A ceasefire agreement, a fragile promise of peace in a land torn by decades of conflict and suffering, a symbol of hope amidst conflict. The dove, a universal emblem of peace, soaring over the ruins brings a glimmer of optimism. It represents a chance for peace, a moment to breathe, to rebuild. Families come together, communities start to heal, and the dream of a better tomorrow seems within reach. Yet, in the ongoing conflict between Israel and Gaza, the ceasefire stands as a cruel reminder of promises broken and lives lost. The shattered peace sign symbolizes the fragility of these agreements. Despite an agreement to halt hostilities, the region is once again engulfed in violence, leaving a trail of devastation and despair in its wake. Explosions rock the city, and the cries of children echo through the ruins. The recent Israeli attacks on Gaza, which have claimed the lives of at least 28 people, have sent shockwaves through the international community. The world watches in disbelief as the violence escalates. These attacks, a blatant violation of the agreed-upon ceasefire, underscore the fragility of peace in the region. The broken ceasefire agreement is a stark reminder of the challenges that lie ahead. The situation is dire, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire of a conflict that seems to have no end in sight. Families huddled together, seeking safety amidst the chaos. The world watches in horror as the cycle of violence continues. News broadcasts show the devastation, and global citizens react with sorrow and frustration. Homes are reduced to rubble, families torn apart, and the hope for a brighter future dwindles with each passing day. The destruction is not just physical, but emotional, leaving deep scars. The situation demands attention, action, and a renewed commitment to finding a lasting solution. Protests for peace erupt worldwide and leaders are urged to take decisive steps. The question remains, how can a ceasefire be a ceasefire when the sound of bombs still echoes through the streets? The path to peace is fraught with challenges, but it is a journey that must be undertaken for the sake of future generations. To understand the current crisis, we need to rewind the clock, delving into the intricate web of events that have shaped the present scenario. We must trace the path that led us to this point, examining each twist and turn along the way. The roots of this conflict run deep, stretching back decades, but for our purposes we'll focus on the pivotal events of the past year. October 2023. Tensions escalate dramatically as Israel launches a series of attacks on Lebanon, igniting a new and intense chapter in the long-standing conflict. November 2024. After weeks of relentless violence, a glimmer of hope emerges as a ceasefire agreement is reached between Israel and Hezbollah, offering a brief respite. The agreement promises a cessation of hostilities,